Besides making video stories for WLHS Now, I'm also a member of the Westland High School robotics team. After we made it all the way to the World Championships, I interviewed a fellow robotics student to explain what robotics is all about.
We build a, medium-sized robot, not a giant robot, to do all kinds of small tasks, like shooting balls or climbing a hook. And the balls are like giant tennis balls. Your robot starts on a launch pad, and you have 15 seconds of autonomous driving, and so you're not allowed to touch, our drivers aren't allowed to touch any of the controls. It has to operate all on itself through the coding that we do beforehand. And then after the 15 seconds of autonomous, drivers have control of their robots again, and so they go around the field collecting balls and shooting them into the hub. And then towards the end of the game, there are some rungs on each side of the field, one for each team, and your robot, the goal is to get points through climbing to higher rungs. And then when you're doing qualification matches, you can get ranking points. The goal of qualifications is to get as many ranking points as possible to rank your team higher.
That might be the hardest thing to try to explain that game.
The pits are just a crazy experience, let's be honest. The pits are where we take the robot during competitions to make any repairs that we need in between matches. We have a great pit crew that just stay in the pits most times. They also do judging in the pits, where judges come around and they ask questions about the robot, the team, and also team outreach, which is really important because that can lead to winning a lot of other awards that maybe aren't robot related. As far as buttons, that's a kind of tradition for first. Most teams make buttons that are shared in the pits, so people can always come by our pits and grab some buttons. It's a way that we can get to know other teams. The thing that we're probably most proud of is our camp series. So we do a series of STEM camps every year for younger students. So we start a new camp for middle school girls called Changing the System. It's held every spring. Our new one is coming up very soon. It's the end of this month. Chairman's is the most stressful part of my existence. Chairman's is the most prestigious award that you can win as a first robotics team. It highlights the team's outreach in its community and beyond. So you have a super long essay that you submit about your team, as well as some additional short answer questions. And you even make a video about your team's outreach. I mean, I just wish they realized that it was more than just like a bunch of just science kids hanging out building things. Because yes, it is, and the building things are incredible. It always is, but we're so much more than that. We're an amazing community. We help each other stand out. You get some real world experience. And besides that, people never know about the marketing, outreach, and business team. So we always struggle to find members, but that's an incredible opportunity too, because this team is entirely student-led. So we get a lot of help from our mentors and just assistants, but the actual running of the team is done by the students. It's such an amazing team community. Like, we're all such good friends, and it's just the best environment you could think of.
Reporting for WLHS Now, this is Lily Frazier.